there, and welcome back to The Thought That Counts. Yes, I know it's been quite some time. It's been quite a while since the last episode came out. Things have been busy for me recently. Things have been heating up in the world. A lot of stuff going on. I've been, traveling. I've been busy every weekend. We got some things coming up this year. I'm actually going to be getting married later this year, in just a few months, actually, in October. So for those of you who didn't know that, please congratulate me and send me gifts. Please send me some money. I desperately need it. The economy is in shambles, and rent just went up. So once again, please help. But other than that, it's good to be broadcasting again. It's good to be back on the microphone. So, what have we been doing lately? Well, let me tell you something. Like I said, a lot of planning going on. There's events coming up, trips we're trying to plan. We're trying to figure out how to buy a house next year when our lease is up. It's been a lot of looking into the future. There's been a lot of contemplation and a lot of serious conversations being had. My fiance and I will be talking, and she'll, just be asking me questions like, hey, how many kids do you think we should plan on having? Or what kind of school district should we move into? How many bathrooms do we want our house to have? Things like that. And then every now and then she'll see some weird shit on TikTok, and she'll look at me and she'll say something like this: if we have a child with no arms, what do we do? I looked her in the eye. I said, kill it. We kill it. We can't have that fucking thing. We can't have that thing wandering around. You can't just let some monster meander around and fuck up your life. No arms? A kid with no arms? Are you fucking kidding me? That seems very inconvenient. I'm not trying to have kids if it's going to be inconvenient. I'm not going to try to have kids if it's going to involve, making sacrifices. It's got to fit into the plan. If you don't fit into the plan, you die. Death, adoption, whatever you want to call it, whatever happens to take place. I can't think about a kid with no arms or no legs or some shit like that. What are we doing here? What are we, just some charity case here? What? My kid, my choice. And I'm not even talking about abortion. If that fucker pops out of there with any sort of physical thing, like where you got an extra finger on one of your hands, and the doctor says, "Hey, it's dangerous to operate. I recommend just leaving it how it is." Just, put them out in a dumpster and bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'm not your daddy anymore. Go find somebody else. It's okay. You'll figure it out. Or you won't, which is what I'm hoping for. Either way, I'm better off without you. Now, there's a lot of speculation about what this would do to a relationship. But, what mama don't know won't hurt her. Seriously. She didn't have to know that I left you in a dumpster. I'll tell her the nurses lost you. We'll file a lawsuit. We'll get some money out of it. It'll be fine. We'll buy a bigger house than the one we already have, which at that point would be just an average one. Because right now, of course, it is none. But that's the situation. I mean, can you really expect... There's a lot of talk about abortion right now. North Carolina, first of all, the governor of North Carolina, I'm very proud to say, has signed into law that abortion is a legal right. So we're going to be killing some fuckers, and you're going to have to get used to that. That's what we're doing down here in North Kakalaki. So you're going to have to deal with that. Whether you like it or not, I will be killing things. But I wasn't even talking about abortion. I was just talking about, snapping some necks. That thing comes out and I don't care. Even if it's just like kind of cross-eyed, I mean, kill it. Not doing it. But that's how it goes. That's how it goes sometimes. And kids need to be killed sometimes. Kids need to be murdered. What's with this whole don't murder young kid? I mean, what's with the whole hey, protect the children? Says who? Who the fuck says? They don't have rights. They can't vote. Okay? I've done my time. I pay taxes, goddammit. You're going to tell me to... No. No, it's not going to happen. A lot has actually happened since the last time I posted an episode. I had a high school reunion, and literally 4 people came. They had to augment the size of the reunion just to try to get people to show up, and it didn't work. They combined 3 graduating classes together. And I swear to God, not like I think it was maybe 6 people there. It was fucking ridiculous. I mean, at least I got some free food. But one kid shows up wearing a fucking mask, and I'm like, really? We're still doing this? I mean, keep in mind, this is June. It was in June that this happened. June of 2022. There's one person out of like a 200 plus people at a brewery, and one guy shows up wearing a mask. And he keeps it on the entire time. He doesn't like get the hint and take it. He just keeps it on, which is fine, if you want to, fine. I mean, whatever. It's not hurting me. And then there's this other girl that showed up, and she was kind of like playing the same high school bullshit. She just walked over into the corner with a couple friends and acted like she was too good to be there. But meanwhile, she's one of the 6, apparently lame-os that decided to show up. So good for her. God bless her. And it was kind of odd. I mean, one of these people is a fucking town congressman, like a town council person now. I mean, we're like 25, and there's a fucking town councilman at the high school reunion. Like, what the fuck? What's happening? Granted, there's like 12 people in the town, but like, wild shit. Even more recently than that, my some very exciting news. My brother just moved into my apartment building. So now my brother and his new dog are just down the hall from us, which is either a very good thing or a very, very bad thing. I'm not sure which one it is yet. But this guy, okay, let me just tell you a little bit of a story here. I helped my brother move out of his old apartment and into the new one. Now let me tell you what that was like. My brother asked, "Hey, can you help me move? Can you help me move out of my apartment?" I said, "Yeah." And keep in mind, no shade, but he finds himself in a position right now where he has a good amount of time on his hands. I'll just say that. He's got time on his hands every day. So I'm like, okay, great. So he should have a pretty good head start here. I'm gonna come over there. We're gonna move some boxes into the cars and the U-Haul and we're gonna get moving. I show up, and this fucker has not packed a single goddamn thing. I'm not over there to help him move. I'm over there to help him pack. And not only that, but there are literal piles of garbage all over the goddamn place. I was mortified. I was mortified on his behalf for this scene. I couldn't believe what I was looking at. I mean, there's like cowboy boots mixed in with old t-shirts that he never wore because they still have the tags on them, and that, mixed in with garbage, mixed in with empty and sometimes full rifle magazines. Not rifle catalogs, rifle magazines. Full of bullets. I swear to God, I don't even know how many firearms were in that apartment. I still don't know, and I don't care to. I'd estimate at least 10 in that apartment alone when I walked in there. At least 10. Hidden in different places. Some of them sitting on the counter. I mean, this motherfucker belongs on a government watch list. And if he's not on one yet, I will gladly speak to a representative. I will gladly provide a statement. I have no issue. Is there an FBI agent on the line? You probably know my number. Give me a call. We'll talk. I look at him and I say, dude, why do you have this many guns? He just shrugs and he looks at me and he says, I love killing. I'd say, okay. You love killing. I don't know what to say. You do what you got to do, right? I mean, you set up your life in a way that suits you. And if you just can't get enough of that sweet, sweet, fresh blood, then fine. I don't know. I'm not the morality police here. But like I said, I'm looking into filing an official report. So he needs help, is my point. I swear to God, I packed 6 boxes full of just ammunition. Just bullets. I don't know what the fuck happened in there. He says, I love to kill. I have these guns. I can't stop buying guns. I can't stop killing. I said, okay. You know what? Let me go grab lunch for us. I fucking ran out of there. God. So we start packing up boxes. We were filling up trash bags more than packing up boxes. And I'm like, so when's the U-Haul coming? It's like, no, we don't have the U-Haul today. We're just we're just sorting through this stuff today. I was like, what? So what's the timeline here? He's like, oh, well, I've got another 5 days before I gotta really move out. I was like, oh, okay, so you're gonna do this shit yourself then. That's what's happening. You're gonna do this yourself. I'm not doing this shit. What the fuck? Christ. So I don't know what else to say about that situation. He better watch his back. He might be fucking arrested. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I saw like some vials of blood in his bathroom, and I wasn't sure where they came from. I saw a jar with a finger in it, a severed finger. So I left very disturbed that day. I wasn't sure what to do. So I decided to record a podcast with the memories that I took with me. Because God knows I didn't take anything else. But let's get back to the killing children. I like that you can kill children. I will be taking full advantage of this. In fact, I like school shootings. I think we're going in the right direction here. I think America is going in the right direction. We need more school shootings. We need more guns in the hands of children. I mean, what happened to the good old days when you can just you find somebody you don't like, you just bring a gun the next day and you kill them. Right? I mean, that was the Wild West. Back in the 1800s, you just killed people if you don't like them. They said something rude to you in the saloon. Oh, no, sir. No, thank you. Bang. You're gone. What happened to that? Is that not socially acceptable anymore? Well, too bad. Because it's happening. It's literally happening every day. There's literally mass shootings every fucking day in this sovereign state here. There's no stopping it. There's no evading it. And I think that's a good thing. I think we need as many dead people as we can get. There's far too many people. And there's far too many children. These kids are dumb as fuck these days. I was talking to a woman earlier today. I was doing business, and we're just talking about how children are just so different these days. They can't keep up in school. I mean, the culture is so different. They just get on their phones or their iPads, and they just like scroll through TikToks, watching a bunch of buffoons either do dances or scream for attention. And they learn that that's what they need to do in life. Either do stupid dances that are useless, or cry for attention with every waking breath they have. And so that's what they're doing. How can we expect them to behave any differently? How can we expect these kids to progress, to grow? I mean, You have to kill them. There's no other choice that makes sense. Murder's the only option. So good. Good for them. Hey, school shooters, you're doing good. Keep it up. And you know what? I'm going to end there. I'm going to end on that. I like school shootings, and I think we need more. Have a great day. Cheers.